This is bad. And this is yin. Hello everyone, have you ever heard regarding mating system and parental care of Malayan tapir? Let's learn with us. Once upon a time, in an intact rainforest in certain part of Asia, including southern and central parts of Sumatra, Asian mainland in peninsular Malaysia, Thailand, and Myanmar, there is a species of animal that have distinctive black and white coloration, short, vestigial tail, flexible proboscis and 4 hooves on front feet and 3 hooves on rear feet that called Malayan tapir. Malayan tapir usually grows between 1.8 meters and 2.5 meters in length and 90 to 110 centimeters tall with weight between 250 and 320 kilograms, usually the female larger than male. The male reproductive organ of Malayan tapir was composed of paired testicles that are enclosed in a minimally pendulous scrotum located cranioventral to the anus. They are ellipsoidal in shape with a cauda epididymides, and have an average length and width 9.7 and 5.0 centimeters. While for female reproductive organ include the external genitalia, which is vulva and clitoris, vagina, cervix, uterus, oviducts and ovaries. The mating system of Malayan tapir is monogamy, which is one male Malayan tapir only mate with one female Malayan tapir. Malayan tapir doesn't have any breeding season, however they will breed 2 years once. In the wild, tapirs can exhibit increased breeding activity prior to the rainy season. Female tapir reach puberty at 14 to 30 months of age. However, the sexual maturity may be influenced by nutrition and compatibility of the breeding pair. During breeding interactions, males and females usually accepted Article 9 vocalize and females urinate frequently, while male produces wheezing or huffing sounds or shrill whistling. In addition, they may spray urine. The male often will sniff the female's genitals and attempt to copulate throughout the day. Copulating tapirs will bite one another on flanks or ears. After mating, female may become aggressive by chasing male. In the Malayan tapir, vulvar swelling or discharge has been observed during estrus when progesterone is low, and can be used as a visual detection aid. Copulation can occur either on land or in the water. The duration of pregnancy of Malayan tapir is around 13 months, which is 390 to 400 days. The female's tapir will become restless and will choose the safe place to give birth. The single infant will born and twin are extremely rare. In captivity, female and male tapirs are usually housed together all times, and if they are separated it can cause violent aggression upon reintroduction. However, male have a high tendency to kill newborn calves, although violence may arise when males attempt to copulate with females too soon after birth of the calf. This is during birth. Neonates have a brown to reddish-brown pelage, with rows of white dots that help them to camouflage against potential predators, and the male's tapir also become tolerant with newborn. This pattern gradually fades by 6 months. Tapir calves are able to stand shortly after birth, but tend to hide for protection during the first week after birth. Newborns begin to suckle within 2 to 4 hours after birth and should consume colostrum within the first 4 hours. In the first month, calves nurse about 10 times per day, with each session lasting about 10 to 15 minutes. They may supplement their diet with solid foods, such as leaves, vegetables or fruits within 7 to 10 days after birth, but continue to suckle on. Weaning occurs at 6 to 8 months when the babies are nearly full grown. All care and protection is done by the female parent until independence, although care decreases dramatically after about 3 months. Calves tend to be followers, not hiders. Often mothers and calves will rest, investigate, and swim together. Their calves normally stay with their mother until the birth of a new offspring, sometimes longer. Ultimately, our goal is to understand the reproduction biology of tapirs in the hopes of improving management to establish or maintain self-sustaining populations, both in situ and ex situ, as Malayan tapir has been declared as endangered species.